What's going down, everyone? Today I'm aiming more towards a how to get around the non-portion of fiber optic out on the PlayStation 5. For most people that happen to have a really cool Astro that has a fiber optic out, or have invested into a really cool headset and you're just like, wow, I just kind of got screwed. Same thing I've heard with the Series X. Their motherboard does not have. This fix will work around the board pretty much in order to make a next gen work with this. So the bypass is very simple. And it's something you wouldn't think of, but it's really simple. So instead of trying to fight with buying an adapter that's an HDMI and then getting the fiber optic out because you hit an FPS lock, most of those are going to go up to 4K 60 FPS, and then you're going to lose out on your 120 FPS that the system can actually perform with the PlayStation 4 and or with the Xbox Series X. This is something that's going to be very detrimental to a gamer that is trying to stream and capture more of the beautifulness and the elegance that a pixels can have. But moving past that, which is an option you can go, there are portions that you can look into that they're going to sell more better technology. But why? You don't need to. You can use that. I'm literally using this right now on my PlayStation 5 and it's working perfectly fine, and I can broadcast out, because the issue is the only way that you can kind of listen if you want to do headphones and directly inside of there is you can port the aux out of this, but then at that point in time it cuts the feed going to the PlayStation 5, and now you can't stream at the same time where I have music going, but now I have both. Well, how? Instead of fighting with it, just let the HDMI go to the TV. It's going to capture the TV, it's going to communicate with the PlayStation, it's going to do its job. It's going to communicate with that capture card also in line with it, and it's going to do its job. As long as you're in the background lining everything up and having that perfect portion now, or for someone who's just like, I'm not even streaming, I'm just trying to get to fiber optics, man, I got you. Back to the TV. I literally have hooked up this Astro amp mixer to the back of the TV, and it took the fiber out of that, it powered it, the same thing with the USB back there, and I was back in business. That is your workaround, everyone. I know it kind of is lame that this generation of systems is not giving us the ports that go inside of there, and I'm showcasing the back of my PlayStation 4, but from what I was able to dig into with the Xbox Series X and S, it doesn't have that too, and Spencer recommended that they removed a few things with the HDMI in as well, so it's just an out. But if anyone does have an Xbox, and apparently it does have it, that'd be kind of cool, let me know. But at this point in time, that's basically what you're going to have to do. Take your next gen console, let it pipe into your TV if you're just using it as a normal person and you just want to use fiber optic out for an existing piece of hardware that you have. It works on anything that has fiber out that you can use on a next gen. Go to the TV, port it out, you're back in business. In fact, I actually noticed a better quality in sound in my actual amp, where I was able to take care of the sound a little bit more easier. I was able to roll it off. Now, when you go into the mixing portion of maybe like voices and games, for as far as trying to balance that, that is a functionality you may lose on the tail end of that, but at least right now it is a workaround where you can take your own technology, have to shelf some maybe money for future technology that's not even invented yet technically, because it's like you're not going to get an 8K 60 frame or 30 frame like transfer for an HDMI on Amazon or anything like that. Like, it's just not on the market right now. So how do you get around with this without breaking your system at 60 FPS at 4K and you're like, oh, this is great, but I really paid for like this really awesome Porsche that's like locked inside of there. So don't use the HDMI trick. I mean, if you're on the Switch, then yeah, that works really well. Or the Switch 2 that they're going to be going into, which will work with the technology. But for right now, that's your boy Mactane. Hopefully that helps. Leave a comment down below. Let me know experiences in the situation. I would love to hear hopefully success stories and everyone being able to utilize their technology rather than it being something that's obsolete or something they have to like get rid of. But have a nice day. New to the network, you can always like, share, and subscribe. Absolutely free and helps me out as a creator. And if you do today, who knows? Maybe Microsoft will send me a free Xbox Series X and I'll start playing that and I'll figure out if it has a fiber optic port. Or they could just add it. Same thing with you, Sony. You could just add the fiber optic on there and just give us freaking technology back. Anyways, everyone, have a very nice day. Stay classy, and I'll see you there.